بسم اللہ الرحمن الرحیم.
شروع اللہ کے نام سے جو رحمان و رحیم ہے.
اقرأ بسم ربک الذی خلق.
پڑھو اے نبی اپنے رب کے نام کے ساتھ جس نے پیدا کیا.
خلق الانسان من علق.
جمے ہوئے خون کے ایک لوتھڑے سے انسان کی تخلیق کی.
اقرأ وربک الاکرم.
پڑھو اور تمہارا رب بڑا کریم ہے.
الذی علم بالقلم.
جس نے قلم کے ذریعے سے علم سکھایا.
علم الانسان ما لم يعلم.
انسان کو وہ علم دیا جسے وہ نہ جانتا تھا.
Assalamu alaikum. We start our class with the name of Allah, who is the most beneficent and most merciful. This is class 4 and the period is English Language Teaching ELT and the course title of this subject is E3. This is our third video, and in this video we will cover the stuff of week number 3. In this video we will cover the stuff number 3 and what are the stuff. Today's class topic is singular number, chapter number 3 singular number. Again from the chapter number 3 there is a plural number. Then in this video we will start our next unit number 2, pronoun. We will end the unit number 1 noun in this video and start the unit number 2 pronoun. And chapter number 6 pronoun, then chapter number 8 possessive pronoun, then our conversation and presentation. Before starting the video, let's have a small review of our video number 2, week number 2. In video number 2, in our previous video number 2, we had completed the week number 2. In week number 2, what we learned about the number. What is number? Any noun. What is number? A noun can be singular as well as plural is called number. There are two conditions of noun. Either the noun is singular or it may be a plural. या तो noun आपके पास singular होगा या plural होगा. It is called number. Number shows the number of noun. For example, girl. How many girls are there? It is a singular girl. Singular means one or plural means more than one. Number show the noun. Is it in a singular condition or in a plural condition? For example, girl, girls, school, schools, fan, or fans. Here the noun is in a singular form, girl. We are talking about one girl. Here the noun is in a plural condition, girls means more than one girl. And school means one school. Schools stand for more than one schools. Then fan is one fan and fans means more than one fan. This is called number. Now come to the next topic is chapter number 3 singular number. What is singular number? Singular number. Singular number. What is singular? Singular means one. A. Any noun if the noun is standing for one person or thing, it's called singular number. If the noun, अगर noun आपके पास एक चीज या एक इंसान को represent करे, it is called singular number. For example, boy mean one boy. Boy stand for one boy only. Copy standing for one copy. Book, board, and etc etc. Here the noun in a singular condition mean one representing the one thing. One boy, one person, one boy, one thing, one copy, one book, one board, and etc. You can write many like this. Then come to the next one is plural noun. Plural number. What is plural number? Plural means, what is plural number? Plural means more than one. Standing for plural number means any noun standing for one person or more than one person or one thing. It's called plural number. For example, here it is boy in a singular condition. When we are talk about plural, it become boys, copies, books, boards, and etc. Here the noun is in a one singular condition. Boy mean one. Here in a plural number, boys means more than one boys. So here the noun is standing for more than one boys in a plural condition. So singular noun show the singular thing, one thing, or plural noun showing the show more than one thing. It is called plural number. Now come to the next topic. Our next topic is rules to make plural from their singular noun. आपके पास बहुत सारे rules होते हैं for them, for applying them to make the plural, जिसको apply करके आप plural बनाते हैं. Our next topic is rules Our next topic is rules to make plural. There are several ways or several rules to make plural. Some are given in your book, and these are very initial rule. You will study this rule in very deep in your further classes. So in this your book there are initial rule designed for grade 4. So rule number 1 and the most simplest and the most easiest one is add Rule number 1 and the most easiest rule is add s at the end of last letter. Means last letter के end में जब हम s add करते हैं, it make it plural. For example, girl. The word girl end in l, and what we are saying add s at the end of last letter. What is the last letter of this word? Girl is l. When we add s at the last letter of this word, it becomes girls. So it becomes it plural girl, singular, and the plural is girls. And fan, n, add s after the n, it becomes fans. It is the most easiest one. And now come to the rule number 2. Rule number 2 is if the word s ends in s, double s, sh, ch, x and o, then what we do if the word end in this letter, we add es. अगर आपके पास कोई भी वर्ड s, डबल s, ch, sh, x and o पे एंड हो रहा है, to make its plural we add es there. For example, s, school, no, gas, the word gas is end in s. If the word end in s, what we do? We add simply es there to make it plural. It becomes gases. then double S, class. The word class end in double S. What to do? At the end of double S, add EH to make its plural. It become classes. Then SH. Word brush end in SH. What to do? Add EH to make it plural. It become brushes. CH. Watch. Word watch end in CH. To make it plural, we add ES there, so it becomes watches. Watch, watches. Then X, fox. The word fox in S. If the word end in X, what we do? We add simply ES there to make it plural. It becomes foxes. Then O, mango. It becomes mangoes. Now come to the rule number 3. Yes, come to the rule number 3. Rule number 3 is by changing Y into I and then add ES. By changing Y means if the word end in Y, अगर कोई word Y पे end हो रहा है, what we do is simply change the Y into I and add ES to make it plural. For example, story, S-T-O-R-Y. Word story ends in Y. What we do, we simply S-T-O-R, change Y into I and add ES. To make it plural, it becomes stories. Next word is C-I-T-Y, city. What city ends in Y? To make it plural, what we do? Change Y into I and then add ES. It becomes cities. But there is one condition apply. If there is a vowel, before a Y or plus Y, then we don't change Y into I and we don't put ES there. But what is vowel? In English alphabet, there are total 26 alphabet. What is alphabet? A, B, C, D, E, F. There are total in number in 26, but in 26 there are 5 alphabet. A, E, I, O, U. These 5 alphabets are called vowel. And what is vowel? Vowel produce vowel produce the sound itself. Vowel अपना sound खुद produce करते हैं and they give the sound of alif. And they are the backbone of any word because you cannot find a word that doesn't contain vowel in it. Vowel आपके पास words की backbone होता है और कोई भी word ऐसा नहीं है that doesn't contain in vowel in it. हर word में आपके पास A-E-I-O-U must होते हैं आपके पास होना. So if there is a vowel before a Y, then we don't change Y into I and don't S-E-S there. For example, word boy, B-O-Y. Word boy end in Y. आपके पास word boy end हो रहा है Y पे, but there is a vowel before a Y. O is a vowel. Then we don't change Y into I and don't add ES there. We simply add S there to make it plural. So it becomes boys. This is our rule number 3. Now come to the rule number 4. Now come to the rule number 4. Next rule is if the word end in F or FE, we change F or FE into V and add ES there to make it plural. Rule number 4 is by changing F or FE Rule number 4 is if the word end in F or FE, we change F or FE into V and then add ES there. For example, F. What leaf? L-E-A-F. Leaf. What leaf is N on F? What we do to make it plural? L-E-A. We change F into V and then add ES to make it plural. It becomes leaves. F-E. Knife. K-N-I-F-E. What knife ends in F-E? If the word ends in F-E, what to do? We simply do K-N-I. Change F-E into V and add ES there. To make it plural, it becomes knife. But again, there is a condition applied. If there is a vowel before F or FE, then we don't change F or FE into V and we don't add ES there. We simply add S there. For example, if there is a vowel plus F or FE, so we don't change F or FE into V, we simply add S there. For example, chef. The word chef end in F, but we don't change F into V. Why? Because there is a vowel before the F. F से पहले आपके पास क्या है? Vowel है. To make it plural, we simply add S. Now come to the rule number 5. Rule number 5 is Rule number 5 is by changing vowel into vowel. Vowel को vowel में change करने से it becomes it plural. For example, tooth, teeth. By changing vowel into vowel double O. Here the vowel is double O. We change the vowel double O into double E. It becomes it plural, tooth, teeth. Next one is men and plural is men. Changing vowel A, here the vowel from the vowel E here to make it plural, men and men. Now come to the next rule. Rule number 6 is adding by adding en or ren at the end of word to make it plural. For example, ox. When we add en here, it becomes oxen. Ren, child. When we add en here, it becomes children. The plural form of word child. Children. But some are the irregular form that change totally different from its singular thing. कुछ ऐसे होते हैं जो आपके पास पूरी स्पेलिंग चेंज हो जाती है. That's called the irregular rule. For example, mouse mice. It changed the word completely. It is called the irregular form of to make plural. Now the next one is, rule number 7 is, remain same. Some words are remain same in their plural form. उनकी आपके पास जो singular form होती है वही आपके पास plural form होती है. We don't change anything into them. For example, word eyes, the singular form is eyes and the plural form is also same as eyes and eyes. Eyes, eyes, hair. The plural form of hair is hair, no changing. Deer. The plural form of deer is deer. Fish. The plural form of fish is still, it's again fish. So these are the rules that you will apply to make the plural. I hope you have got all the points, and these points are also given in your book, but in your book there are initial and very basic points are given for grade 4. Now come to the book exercise. Some book exercise is also related from this topic. So after understanding this point, this rule, you will be able to solve that exercise by yourself. Now come to the book exercise. This is your book, Renan Madden Primary School English Grammar and Composition. We are reading studying chapter unit number 1 noun, chapter number 3 number. Now take out your book and come to the chapter number 3 number on page, book page is 20, and come to the book page 22. There are 2 exercises on given, exercise number 2 and exercise number 3. These exercises are included in your content. Although the solution is given to you, but you will also know how to solve this exercise, so you will be able to solve this exercise by yourself. Now come to the exercise number 2. Book exercise number 2 on book page 22, and the content page solution is page number 7. What is the question of this exercise? Write the singular form of each of the following words. There are some words are given in a plural condition and you will make their singular. For example, the question is write singular form. Write there singular. Number 1 word is given mice. Mice is a plural of mouse. It is an irregular form of plural. Then word number 2 is flies. F-L-I-E-S. What we learn, if the word end in Y, then we change Y into I and add ES there. So here it becomes fly, flies, fly. Then watch is watch, children, child, house, houses, house, cities, city, matches, match, branches become branch. This is how you will do this exercise. Now come to the exercise number 3. The book page and the content page same. Exercise number 3. What to do in exercise number 3? The question of this exercise is write the plural of each of the following word. Now you will make the plural of the given word. Singular words are given, you will make their plural. The question is write plural. Number 1 word is baby. Make it plural. How? If the word ends in Y, what we do? We change Y. We change Y into I and add EH. Because there is no vowel before Y, then we apply this rule. So baby becomes babies. Number 2 is branch. If the word end in ch. What we do, we simply add es there to make it plural. So it becomes branches. In this way you will do the other part. Bush, bushes, wolf, wolves, army, armies, loaves, face, faces, wife, wives, child, children, fox, foxes, buffalo, buffaloes, potato, potatoes. Here we are completing unit number 1. In unit number 1, what we studied about noun, kinds of noun and number. Now we are moving towards our next unit, unit number 2, pronoun. Unit number 2, pronoun, and the chapter number is 6, pronoun. What is pronoun? Pronoun is a second part of parts of speech. What is parts of speech? Parts of speech explain how a word used in a sentence, and there are 8 in number. Number 1 part of speech is noun, and the second one is pronoun. What is pronoun? Pronoun, P-R-O-N-O-U-N. Pronoun. What is pronoun? Pronouns means for a noun. In pronoun there are 2 words are merged. Number 1 is pro and second one is noun. And what is pro? Pro means instead of. And what is noun? Noun is the name of a person, place, animal or thing. Here it is pronoun. It means we use pronoun instead of a noun. For example, what is pronoun? Pronoun is a word which is used instead of a noun or in place of noun. Noun की जगह पे हम जिस word को use करते हैं, that is called pronoun. Pronoun is used in place of a noun. Pronoun is a word which we use in place of noun, जिसे हम noun की जगह पे use करते हैं. For example, there are so many pronouns. For example, he, she, it. Examples of pronoun is he, she, it. They all are a singular form. He, she, it. These are the major. And where we use he, when we are talking about masculine gender, means male gender, we use he. He is used for what pronoun? He is used for masculine gender, means male gender, boy, uncle, for them. She is used for feminine gender. What is feminine gender? Means women, auntie, mother. For them we use she. And for it we use for the pronoun it we use for neuter gender. What is neuter gender? Neuter gender shows the lifeless thing. ऐसी चीजें जिनमें that has no life, जिनमें life नहीं होती है. For example, non-living thing, this board, this chalk, this duster, this pencil, all of these things don't have life. इनमें कोई life नहीं है, कोई जान नहीं है. All these things come in neuter gender. But we use it, and sometimes we use it for animal as well. Why? Because when we don't know the gender of that animal, we use it for them. These are the basic pronoun, and there are so many pronouns. He, she, it, I, and who, we, and et. See, there are so many pronouns. Now come to the example. But before come to the example, why we use pronoun? हम pronoun क्यों use करते हैं? We use pronoun to avoid the repetition of noun. When we again and again repeat the noun, it's not sound good. That's why we use pronoun. Or it's also save our time. Sometimes pronouns are very big For example, when we write Qaid-e-Azam again and again, it take our time also. But when we replace into he, it save our time and it's also very easy to write. Now come to the example. Ali is a good student and he lives in Karachi. In this sentence, two sentences are merged here. Number one is Ali is a good student. In this sentence, where is noun? Ali is noun. We replace noun Ali into pronoun he. He is a pronoun. He lives in Karachi. Why we use pronoun replace Ali into pronoun? To avoid the repetition of noun word Ali, Ali, Ali here. Now come to the more example is Sarah. Sarah is a Now read this paragraph. Sarah is a good girl. Sarah is 9 years old. Sarah lives in London. In these sentences, we repeat noun again and again. Sarah is a good girl. Sarah is 9 years old and Sarah lives in London. It's mean it's not sound good. That's why we use pronoun instead of noun. For example, for Sarah, what Sarah is a feminine gender. Sarah is a name of a girl. So what is we use for feminine gender? She. So we replace Sarah into pronoun she. It becomes Sarah is a good girl and she is 9 years old. Again, here it is Sarah. We change Sarah into she and she lives in London. To avoid the repetition of noun and save our time, we use pronoun. And this is the example of pronoun. Next topic is kinds of pronoun. There are various kinds of pronouns. Some are given in your book. Number one is personal pronoun. Number two is possessive pronoun. Number three is demonstrative pronoun. Number fourth is interrogative pronoun. Number fifth is relative pronoun. And number 6 and the last one according to your book is reflexive pronoun. These are the kinds of pronoun. Number one is personal pronoun. Personal pronoun represent the subjective pronoun. For example, I, he, she, I, we, he and she. I am your teacher, this is your house and he is Ali. Now possessive pronoun shows the possession or ownership. For example, mine, ours, yours, this house is mine, show the possession or ownership. Demonstrative pronoun point out the specific thing or person. For example, this and those. This is my house, that is your house. Then interrogative pronoun. Interrogative pronoun used for asking question. For example, who, which, who are you, which city, which class are you studying in. Then relative pronoun, who. Yes, relative pronoun describe the subject. Relative pronoun describe the subject. Relative pronoun describe the place, animal, person or thing that is already referred to. जिसको पहले से रेफर किया जाता है, ये उसे ही describe करते हैं. For example, who. This is the boy who stole my pen. Now come to the reflexive pronoun. Reflexive pronoun, if the noun they do any action by themselves. अगर कोई noun आपके पास action खुद कर रहा है, वो आपके पास reflexive pronoun होते हैं. For example, myself, I myself did this. So these are the kinds of pronoun, but in your content only 3 kinds of pronoun are included. We will study these kind in deep. Number 1 is possessive. In our content 3 are included. Number 1 is possessive pronoun, demonstrative pronoun and interrogative pronoun. These 3 are included in our content. We will study this in very deep. Okay, now come to the next topic is possessive pronoun. This is our next topic, possessive pronoun. What is the meaning of word possessive? Possessive means ownership or possession. Possessive noun shows or indicate the ownership, or you can say what would show the relationship or a possession of a person or thing to another person or thing is called possessive noun. What is possessive noun? This shows, it shows ownership. Possessive pronoun shows ownership. Ownership means जब आप कहते हो ना ये मेरा है, this is mine, तो ये आपके पास ownership होती है, and possessive pronoun shows the ownership. And for example, the examples of possessive pronoun is mine, what, mine, ours, yours, his, hers and etc. etc. Now come to the sentence example. Mine, this chalk is mine. This word show the possession towards the chalk, that this chalk is mine, ये chalk मेरी है. Possession, that word that show the possession is called the possessive pronoun. This house is mine, or that, those, books are ours, वो books हमारी हैं. But remember, possessive pronoun always come before the noun. ये before the noun नहीं आते हैं. After the noun they always come and they always refer the noun. And if there is a apostrophe mark, it means if there is a apostrophe mark, it means it's not a possessive pronoun. For example, apostrophe, it's not count in this. And what is apostrophe? For example, Y-O-U-R, apostrophe mark and S. And the second word is Y-O-U-R-S. This is called apostrophe. Apostrophe is a punctuation mark which show the omission of letter and possession. If there is a mark of apostrophe in this word, that means it's not a possessive pronoun. Possessive pronoun doesn't carry or doesn't contain apostrophe in it. If there is apostrophe, it means it's not a possessive pronoun. I hope you have got this. Now come to the book exercises. 3 book exercises are related to this topic in your book. Now come to the book exercises of chapter possessive pronoun. Now open your book and come to the chapter number 8, possessive pronoun. Here it is. Exercise number 1 on page 36. Exercise number 2 on page 37 and exercise number 3 on page 37. 1 to 5 are included in your content. So let's see how to solve these exercises. Okay, now come to the exercise number, book exercise number 1. Book page is 36. Content page 11. And what is the question of this exercise? Circle the correct possessive pronoun. In this exercise, there are 2 options are given. You will have to circle the correct possessive pronoun. Okay? Look at the sentence number 1. My bag is heavier than yours, yours, and yours with apostrophe mark. So which is the correct answer? The word which doesn't have contain the apostrophe in it, it is the correct possessive word. So here it is the correct answer. You will do this exercise point 2, 3, 4, 5 like this at your home. Now come to the exercise number 2. Exercise number 2, book page is 37 and the content page is 11. What to do in exercise? I am reading the question for you. Fill in the blanks with correct possessive pronoun. You have to fill the blanks. There are some blanks are given here. You will fill these blanks with correct possessive pronoun. Number 1 is I give her, I give her my I gave her my phone number and she gave me dash. Here we are talking about girl. So for girl, what we use? For girl we use hers. In this way you will solve the exercise. Now come to the exercise number 3. In exercise number 3, what to do? Replace the personal pronoun by possessive pronoun. There are some personal pronoun given. You will change the personal pronoun into possessive pronoun. Number 1 is this book is you. This book is you. You is a personal pronoun. What is a personal pronoun? Personal pronoun use for subjective pronoun जो आपके पास subject के तौर पे use होते हैं. Now change the personal pronoun and when we change personal pronoun your into possessive, it becomes yours. This book is yours. Part 2, 3, 4, 5 you will do by yourself like this at your home. Here we are completing the stuff of week number 3, Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday of our grammar portion. What we learn today, we learn about singular noun, plural noun, pronoun and possessive pronoun. Now note down your homework regarding this topic. Now take out your diary and note down your homework. Write today's date and week number is 3 and the date is 13 to 17 July, day Monday to Friday and the month is July. Now take out your diary and note your homework. Number 1 is we study singular noun, plural noun. So number 1 diary is given regarding this topic. Search 5 सर्च 5 नाउन एंड मेक देयर प्लूरल. आपने 5 नाउन सर्च करने हैं और उनके प्लूरल फॉर्म आपने वहां पे लिखनी है विद सिंगुलर एंड प्लूरल. नंबर 2 इज आई एम गिविंग यू सम possessive nouns word. For example, mine means मेरा, ours ours means हमारा, yours means आपका. Use these 3 possessive pronoun in sentences and make 3 sentences. One sentence of mine, second one is yours, ours, and the third one is yours. Use them in a sentence or make a sentence by using this possessive pronoun. And the third one is do the copy work Your third diary is do the copy work from given content solution. The solution which is given to you, this is your content. In this every work is mentioned of week number 3. You will do all the work. This is your content in your copy. Do copy work in your copy and book work in your book. Never neglect the book work as well. Now number 1 is conversation and number 2 is presentation. Now come open your content and come to the conversation part. What is conversation? Conversation is a way to communicate with someone. Communication कि आप conversate क्या करता है, आपके conversation के जरिए आप एक दूसरे से communicate करते हो. In Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we are learning the rule of grammar, but Thursday and Friday we are applying and practice the English language. Why conversation is important? Because of this we are able to speak English in fluency. हमें English fluency में आनी चाहिए. As we all know, we are learning it in a written portion, but speaking is also very important. In this portion, our speaking power will be enhanced. With the conversation, you will be able to change the opinion and to converse with someone else in English. When you speak in English, people attracts you and they will impress by you. Now, there are 2 conversations are included and they are designed for grade 4. Number 1 is about conversation. Number 1 is about self-introduction. When you meet with someone, how do you introduce yourself? It is about this topic, self-introduction. And conversation number 2, it's about your free time activity. Whenever you get the free time, what you do, you will ask with anyone. Second one is free time activity. The word conversation, when we talking about conversation, it's not about one. Conversation means to communicate with other. So I am telling you how to do this portion at your home. I am calling my patron that show you we are conversing this thing in front of you. You will follow us and do at your home. You can do it with your anyone from your sibling, parents, cousin, and even your friend. Now I'm calling my partner, another teacher, that way, and we both show you how to conversate at home. Please come in.
Asante, miss.
Walaikum Salam. How are you, miss?
I'm okay, and how are you?
I'm also okay. She is our partner. She is our another partner. You will also have a partner at your home and then conversate. Our first conversation is about self-introduction. We are showing it how to do it at home. Miss, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, so let's start. And hello.
Hi.
And how are you?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm also fine. How old are you?
I'm 10 years old, and you?
I'm 9 years old and I'm from Karachi. And you?
I'm also from Karachi.
Nice to meet you.
Same here.
Very good. This is the first conversation about self-introduction. When we talking about self-introduction, what we generally ask about their name, their belonging, their age, and you can ask about its like and dislike as well. Now come towards our next conversation. Next conversation is about free time activity. Whenever you get the free time, what you will do, what is you doing, आप क्या करोगे, क्या करना चाहोगे, it's about this. So let's start. Bits, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
So let's start our next conversation.
Yes.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm also fine.
What are you doing nowadays?
Nothing, I'm free, but I have an intention to join art class. Would you like to join with me?
No, I don't like it.
Then what do you do in your free time?
I play cricket. Would you like to play with me?
Yes, of course, I like it.
Okay.
Very good. This is how you will conversate with your partner at your home. Thank you so much, miss.
Thank you.
You are here. Thank you. Now come to the second and the last topic of this week, presentation. Why we include presentation here? Presentation also, when you give presentation, it build your confidence and it prove your confidence and it give you confidence to speak English in fluency in a crowd, and you will also gain the knowledge of that particular topic. So here we are. The topic of our presentation is Eid al-Azha. Eid al-Azha is our Islamic occasion and it is recently passed. You all know about this. So let's start. What is Eid al-Azha? Our presentation. Eid al-Azha is our Islamic occasion which we celebrate every year in the memory of Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salam and his son Hazrat Ismail alayhi salam. People slaughter many animals for pleasing Allah Almighty, and all meat is distributed among relative, poor and beggar. This event teaches us how to sacrifice. So here we are ending our class. I hope you have got this everything. If you have any confusion, do watch this video again and again. And in this video, we had covered the stuff of week number 3. What we learn in this video: singular noun, plural noun, pronoun, possessive pronoun, conversation and presentation. Inshallah, we will meet in our next video. Till then, take care. Allah Hafiz.